Good afternoon, everybody. Hope you're having a good weekend. It's currently Saturday afternoon, and you find me in the bedroom, just filming this little video. Well, I know it's been a tough few weeks for people after Christmas and New Year, and we're now in February. Everyone's hoping it'll pick up a little bit. And to be fair, the first 2 weeks of back after January were actually really good for us, but then since then it's been dead, absolutely dead. Customer work and CX work's been really quiet, but towards the end of this week it's been a lot busier. Well, towards the end of the past week it's been a lot busier, and we'd got quite a bit booked on for Monday and jobs into Tuesday, so we're really happy with that. And we've done a couple of weekend jobs, so thank you to the drivers that have done weekend jobs, and thank you to, we've got couple of lads. Well, we've got Toby that loaded on Friday. He's delivering on Monday. We've got a couple of other lads loading on Monday. We've got a 7.5 tonner loading on Monday, going to Exeter actually from Derby. So that's a big one. And I'm out on Monday going to Reading, I think I'm going. I can't remember. I need to look at the paperwork later. But it is looking a bit more like it's going to be busy, which is good. I'm really happy with that. Right, I wanted your opinion. So I want to talk percentages. I want to talk percentage shipper to driver, from the main cost that gets charged to the customer, how much the shipper should keep and how much the driver should get out of that cost. Right, so I'm going to use figures from a pal of mine. I know that he charges a little bit more than me, and he charges more of like a standard, which I think is more across the board. That's what they charge. So I'm just going to use them figures. So he charges his customer £2 a mile for a Luton. Now I've spoke to him and he wants to make 40% of that £2 a mile. So that means he needs to subby that job out for £1.20 a mile. Ooh, for a Luton, you're not even going to get that on the CX most of the time. You will every now and then, but you're not most of the time. So I think a 70-30 split is a lot fairer. So that's £1.40 a mile for the Luton. I know some of you will still argue it's not enough, which most of the time it's not, but it's still a lot fairer. 70% goes to the driver, 30% stays with the shipper, who's had to do the work to get who's had to go out and get the work in the first place. And then again, he sells, he charges his customer £1.50 a mile for an extra long wheelbase. So he wants to make 40% on all of these jobs, let's not forget. So if he's making 40%, he's paying the driver 90p a mile for a extra long wheelbase. Long wheelbase charges the same for both, which is too low. 90p a mile is too low to run an extra long wheelbase. We all know that. I think on that scale, an 80-20 split is actually a fairer split. So the driver gets 80% and the shipper gets 20%, which means the job actually sells at £1.20 a mile, which I know a lot of you still don't think is enough. But still, the shippers need to make money. The driver's getting the bulk of the percentage on that one. And I think that is a good split. I think any higher, the shipper would be doing it for pennies, and he'd just either do it himself or not do the work in the first place, or he'd have to charge his customer higher. But I think the 80-20 split on that one is a lot better. And finally, I'm going to do a small wheelbase, a short wheelbase, whichever one you prefer. He charges his customer £1.20 per mile. Still wants to make that 40% split, so that means he needs to sell the jobs at 72p per mile to make his 40% of that. I do see a lot of jobs go that low. I do. With subbing them out myself, I do see a lot of quotes coming in at below 80p a mile for small wheelbases. Short wheelbases, whichever way you prefer it. But I think with that one, it's quite difficult, because I know that a lot of short wheelbase drivers want at least £1 a mile. But for you to get £1 a mile, that's a 90-10 split for the driver compared to shipper. 90% goes to the driver. And I don't know any shippers out there that would take that low of a percentage of the job to get it covered. So let's say we did an 80-20 split again. That's 96p a mile for a short wheelbase van, which isn't far under £1 a mile, but I think they're the percentages that I think are correct. Let me know what you think, because this is just me asking you the question. What sort of percentage of each job do you think you should get as a driver, or what you think you should get if you're a shipper? Because obviously there might be some shippers watching this video. They might be thinking, well, we want 50%, but we also charge a lot more than that, so we can get 50%. And then, do you think them sort of prices are right to charge a customer compared to what you're charging the shipper as a driver? Just let me know in the comments below, and that'd really do me a favour. We can have a discussion about it. Right, one final thing to end on. I think that the people that watch these videos, the YouTube community that has come together for me, Dave Anvil, Saintsman, Tallman Smallman, Furky and Freight, Andy P, Neil Neptune, Pete the Courier, Big Beardy when he was doing it, and all the other lads that do the YouTube videos, all the people that comment and like want to work with us, alongside us, and work together. I think you people all know that this job is about being professional, is about being the best you can be, giving the best service you can give, and that means you can get more money from it. Obviously, if you're giving out a better service, you can charge better because it's better quality for your customers at the end of the day. So, on Thursday, I saw the perfect example of what not to be on the road. So, a crafter, identical to mine. I've just left Ashbourne? No, I'm not. I've just left Draycott. I'm coming out of one of my customers, I'm loaded, and it's coming round the roundabout, swearing out the window at people. Big beastie thing. I don't even know how to describe the driver. Wait a minute. I do. Like an angry version of this, driving a crafter, and it was just fagging hands, swearing out the window, and it was that busy, shouting at people out the window, that when it came off the roundabout, as I was coming on, it went behind me and nearly went head on with a car, and I had to swerve back onto the right side of the road. Absolutely ridiculous driving. The van was sign written, so that company is sign writing their vans, having drivers drive around that just show no respect for anybody on the road. It's just absolutely disgraceful. Honest to God, it was a sight to see. Like, you don't see it very often. You don't. You see a lot of plain white vans that get driven badly occasionally. You don't see many sign-written vans because that company is being represented by that driver, and that driver is not doing a very good job at representing that company. It's just an absolute disgrace. Like, it just reminds me of dodgy companies that run up massive fuel bills, don't pay the drivers right, don't pay their suppliers right, steal stock and all sorts. It just reminds me of that sort of situation, and that driver shouldn't be on the road. Absolutely ridiculous. But I know as long as the majority of us aren't like that, and we keep doing what we're doing, and we keep giving the best service we can give, then I think that percentage will build. Maybe the shippers will charge a bit more, and we can get a bit more of the pie. And, you know, I am a driver at the end of the day as well as a shipper. I still, on the CX anyway, I ship out more than I do myself, but I do more driving work than I do shipping work. So, therefore, I'm still a driver at the end of the day. And I'm still out to try and get us all more money for what we do, as long as we're doing the best job we can do. Now, I know I've rambled on for nearly 10 minutes, but thank you all for watching. Thank you to all the subscribers. It is flying up there. I'm really happy with the community that we're building. We've got 70 odd people in the WhatsApp group. I've still got about 20 people that have messaged me, emailed me, WhatsApped me that I need to get back to, and I will find time to get back to each and every one of you. Whether it's you asking me a question, whether it's you wanting to join the WhatsApp group or anything like that, or wanting to discuss anything, I will get back to you all at the end of the day. Well, not the end of today, but I will get back to you in time. I'm just busy. I know it's not a very good excuse, but I'm out driving most of the day, so I can't be on my phone. When I'm not driving, I'm with my family. I've got 2 young kids, and I absolutely love spending time with my kids and my wife. So I will get round to adding you to the WhatsApp group, replying to your messages, giving you that advice you're asking for, or making that video you want me to make. I will get to it eventually, I promise. So thank you all for watching. Please do like and subscribe. Still 60% of the people who watch these videos aren't subscribed. And I don't know if you're just, them 60% are just watching them because they don't like me or something, but thank you for watching anyway. And please do subscribe if you do like watching the videos. It really pushes the videos out there to a bigger community, and we can grow the community further. Thank you very much. Bye bye.